What is up, my fellow activists? Today, it is my great pleasure to introduce you to Phonebank Buddy, the tool that makes phone banking a breeze. Why is this so important? Because what the world needs now more than anything is transformative change. But this change is only made possible by grassroots movements. And if you've been part of any grassroots movement, you know the most powerful tool in the arsenal is the telephone. Phone banking is the most powerful thing you can do to create real change. And Phonebank Buddy more than doubles the capacity of volunteers to make calls in an hour, more calls per hour. Before we were using a musket, now we're using a machine gun. And that is why I am so convinced that Phonebank Buddy is exactly what the world needs right now. And that is why I'm so happy. So, phone banking is so incredibly important, but at the same time, it's a little bit scary for people who aren't used to being on the phone. You're calling voters, sometimes cold, and it can be discouraging. But I know that a volunteer is just the most valuable thing to any movement. So I feel a sense of duty to make it easier for the volunteers who are doing it. And frankly, I want a more enjoyable experience myself. And in the process of using and creating civic tech tools, I've become fanatical about civic tech. So, about usability. So I want users to have a beautiful, enjoyable experience. I want us to be as effective as possible and have it be enjoyable. The last thing I want is for a first-time volunteer to have a really bad time phone banking and then they leave forever, because a volunteer is priceless. It doesn't matter. You could give $10 million to any campaign. Without volunteers, you don't have a movement. So that is why I'm so fanatical about doing anything to make phone banking more enjoyable and more effective. The problem is the main phone banking tool that all the grassroots movements are relying on is called CallHub, and simply put, it's a usability nightmare. Until tonight, phone bankers are spending more time doing repetitive tasks, doing tedious repetitive tasks when people don't pick up the phone, which is 9 out of 10 times. So they're scrolling and doing this survey instead of the core purpose, which is to have conversations with people. So that all changed when I met my incredible friend, Justin Schenk. Now, real fast, he's a really cool guy, great guy to be around. He sings, plays guitar, does salsa. And on top of all that, he has so many qualifications that I feel like it would crash LinkedIn if you put this all in a title. But I'm going to try. He's a technical co-founder, chief technology officer of a Berlin-based, venture-backed, artificial intelligence, computer vision company called Visio Labs. And somehow he finds the time on the weekends to make this Google Chrome plugin, which literally turns CallHub from a musket into a machine gun. So with all that preamble out of the way, I'm going to explain to you how it works. So let me find my cursor. Here we go. Hang on. Okay, so you're going to go to the Google Chrome store. You're going to type in Phonebank Buddy into the search bar. I guess I'll remove it from Chrome so that I can add it again. Oh, goodbye, Phonebank Buddy. But now I can add it again. So you're going to add Phonebank Buddy to Chrome. Add extension. Well, bam. Now I have this beautiful, beautiful icon. You can click this little puzzle piece here just to make sure that it's pinned, right? So now I have Phonebank Buddy up here. That's going to be important later on. So now I'm going to go to my CallHub dashboard, and I'm going to join this campaign. And I'm going to move the window to the side just in case, so that I don't show anyone's like private info. Okay. So, hang on. I got to join the campaign. Joining the campaign. Now I'm hiding this person's info. So here's what happens most of the time. Most of the time they don't pick up.
You are now starting the campaign.
And I'm back. I was trying to demonstrate how 9 out of 10 times people don't pick up the phone. Then you got to scroll to the bottom. You got to fill out the survey, call disposition, and all this. But go figure, I get someone on the phone first try, and I actually convert them. So they're going to, by the way, if you care about the actual campaign, they're going to vote no on Amendment 3, which is going to, basically they're preventing gerrymandering in Missouri. It's so important. So let's see what happens on this call. 90% chance they don't pick up. So this is what phone banking is like when you have cold leads usually. Sometimes you have really hot leads and almost everyone's thanking you, but sometimes you don't have that luxury and you just talk to whoever. Okay, so back, whereas in the old day, you would have to scroll down here, set call disposition, blah, 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 save and next. Now, there's a single button with Phonebank Buddy right here. You just hit it, and it automatically fills out the survey to say no answer, and it just goes to the next call. So now with one single click, you can just get to the next call. So that way you can spend more time talking and less time.
Please leave your message for 203-218.
Oh my God, I hate listening to answering machines. It feels so good to just interrupt that voicemail and go right to it. So I think I've given you a taste of how it's really changed a lot.
Electrical services. Send me the detailed message, and I'll call you back.
All right, it's a voicemail. So yeah, that is why Phonebank Buddy turns CallHub from a musket into a machine gun. Big thanks to Justin Shank. Justin Shank, that sounds kind of like German for gift, and you are a gift to us all. So thank you so freaking much, Justin, for what you're doing. And volunteers, if you have any questions with getting your Phonebank Buddy set up, I'm here to answer questions. Happy phone banking, everybody.